Hello everybody, welcome back to Where Eagles Dare. We've got a hard act to follow after the brilliant match against Manchester City in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. Today, we're trying to take that huge step because we want to go straight into the knockout stage of the Conference League and not go through the playoffs. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode number 8 of Where Eagles Dare as we manage Crystal Palace for the FM26 Beta Save. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you, as mentioned, that final game in the UEFA Conference League phase. It's match day 6. We play Rosenberg, a Norwegian side, at Selhurst Park. And then we travel up to the northeast for a game against Leeds United. It's Premier League match day 17. And, well, nothing's been happening since you were last with us. We haven't played any games. But there is a lot of activity going on, a lot of news items in our inbox saying, oh, this player's going here and this player's been schmoozed by them. And so, I mean, anticipating a fair old turnover in the transfer window. And we're on the 18th of December in game. So, it could be an interesting window, and I'd like to think that we can replace. I obviously don't want our best players to leave, but if they do leave, we want to replace with as good, if not better players, if potentially possible. So we need to be working on that in due course. We have currently a transfer budget of 63 million and 96,000 a week available for wages. That'll go up if players go out because some of them are on quite huge wages. So I'm anticipating that will increase somewhat as time goes on. Right, well, we have a couple of players that have gone off onto the African continental competition that happens around this time of year, not back until the middle of January, so they're away for a month, and that includes Uche and Sarr. So Sarr, who was absolutely phenomenal in the last match, has gone away, which causes us a little bit of a headache, bearing in mind that we have got quite a few injuries as well, so hopefully it won't impact us too much. It won't impact us on this game today. The Rosenberg, a Norwegian side, play in the Norwegian Premier League. And as we'll see, can we see past winners of this competition? Past winners, here we go. Bodø Glimt have won it. Rosenberg, so up until about 2018, Rosenberg were the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. They won it 4 years in a row. And then Mold took over, and then Bodø Glimt won it for a couple, and then Mold. So it's Bodø Glimt and Mold are the two sides in Norway that seem to run away with this competition. But we'll see if we can do a job against them today in the Conference League. If we have a look at the Conference League, see where we are and see where they are. We are currently 5th, 12 points, just behind Shakhtar. I think we mentioned it in the last episode. Just literally separated because they've scored more goals than us. Rosenberg are currently in 20th place on 6 points. They'll be looking for points because they will want to avoid this line here. 24, all the teams between 9 and 24 get into a knockout stage for the final 8 places in the the playoffs for the knockout stage for 8 places to play the other 8 teams that get automatically through to the knockout stage in this competition. I don't know that I explained that particularly well, but I'm sure you will understand. So let's go and have a look at the team then that will face Rosenberg in match day 6 of the league phase of this year's Conference League. And here is the team that faces Rosenberg for this final Conference League match. And, we have done a little bit of rotation, and hopefully it's not going to kick us in the Benitez starts his first game of the season. He's been complaining he hasn't had any game time, and we've decided that as this is a cup game, we will give him a run out. Benitez then takes over from Henderson, who has a little bit of a rest today. Mitchell is on the left side of the wing-back, full-back position. Richards, Lacroix and Guy make up the rest of the defensive line. Hughes comes in for Wharton in midfield. He's alongside Lerma. Souza is our left attacking player today. Pino goes in behind Mateta up front. Kamada is out on the right, taking over from Sarr, who had an absolutely outstanding game out there last time. Can he emulate Sarr? We will find out. As I said, Mateta is up front, and the bench looks like this. It's Henderson, Manus, Guy, Canvot, Esse, Naketa, Williams, Wharton, Riyad, Devane, Walker-Smith, and Dashi. And so here we are back at the Selhurst Park. They're playing a 4-3-3 today with a defensive midfielder. They are 20th in the table on 6 points. We are 5th on 12 points. Can we finish with a hurrah in front of our own crowd? Let's hope so. Conference League logo and a match ball. Rosenberg playing in white with black pinstripes, very interestingly, and black shorts. And it's Rosenberg getting us underway. A little bit juddery. And we are playing today on the latest update. It's gone to full update, but it's a bit juddery, as I say. Computer seems to be a bit laggy today. I'm not sure if that's to do with the update. Pino through to Kamada. Kamada's out there. He's coming. Sarr and Mateta couldn't get that on target. In fact, it was diverted behind for a corner. They have a corner. It's 8 minutes on the clock. This one swung in. It's headed away by Lerma. Oh, he's let him run into that. And that was all too easy. And Flume gets that in. Benitez not making the save. And am I going to rue putting Benitez in the goal today? Lerma heads that away. And Flume just runs into the area, punts it, and Benitez nowhere near it. And we're back underway. Ball out to Souza. Souza to Hughes. Lerma. Hughes finds Mitchell. And for once we're behind. Richards. Lacroix. Out to Guy. Guy goes round his man. Guy crosses this in. And Jeremy Pino puts us back level almost immediately. Second goal in 6 games. And Jeremy Pino, who's playing in that attacking midfield role today, late to arrive. It's ball into the area, and Jeremy Pino just directs it into the back of the net, and that's exactly what we wanted. Behind all of a minute. That ball headed on, nobody there. And Rosenberg are not to be unrated. They're a dangerous side, or can be, and we're letting them run at us again. This ball crossed in, but this time it's off target. And I'd like to think Benitez watched it. $20 now on the clock. Naipen. Didn't realise he played for Rosenberg. Oh, Flem trips. I don't think anybody tripped him. Pino's there. Pino has a go on his own, but Jeremy Pino off target. As we approach the 45-minute mark. No more highlights so far. And we have 1 minute of extra time at the end of this half. And it's all over. And we go in 1-1 at half-time. Just a minute separating the two goals. Flume after 9 minutes from a corner, and then, well, not from the corner, but the corner headed back out, and Flume picked it up and put it in the back of the net. Unabreached. Nobody sort of tried to stop him. Pino then getting a goal as Guy crossed the ball into the 6-yard box, and they neatly put it away. Where are we? I can't find us on here, and can't. Yes, I know it doesn't work. Or does it? Hang on a minute. If we click on here, qualifying round league phase, overall. Oh, we do get the table. That's how to get it. We still remain in 5th place as it currently stands, and as it stands, Rosenberg would end up. That would suit Rosenberg, I guess. 22nd, they are in the table. Right, we have work to do in the second half. We've had 11 shots, 4 on target, 1.23 on the XG, 44% of the possession. They've had more possession, but not so many shots. 5 shots, 2 on target. We need to score some more goals in the second half. Well, we've told the team at half-time they can make a difference as we get the game underway for the second half. This ball in, it's a free kick, I think. And why have we just left that? Naipen is away, but Kamada wins it back. Nothing given, so not a foul. Souza has a go, and hook shot in the Rosenberg goal. Had to get rid. Well, we've come up to the hour mark, 62. I was just thinking about doing a change, but Richards has a highlight to Mitchell. Mitchell over this side, crosses it deep. Nobody there looking for Mateta, I think. Hughes brings that down nicely. Richards. Mitchell goes round his man, crosses in again. Still nobody there. Defending well, and that was well off target. Right, with that, we will make the changes then. We'll have a look and see who's not performing. Souza hasn't performed particularly well out there. We'll look to take him off. Will Hughes hasn't done a lot in midfield. I think it's time for him to make a change. I think they may be the 2 changes we're going to make for now. So Will Hughes, we're going to bring on Wharton for Hughes. That's an obvious change. And the other change that we're going to make is Souza hasn't had a good day out there. We're going to replace him with... I think we'll bring on Eddie and Nketiah out on that left side. He's performed well to date. .75 minutes on the clock. We do get a highlight. And this ball, they're playing well. And we've got to be careful. And well, time tackle from Guy. Guy comes forward. It's Jeremy Pino out on that right side. Jeremy Pino looked like he nearly tripped there. On the head of Mateta, but Mateta is well off target. And with 77 on the clock, we are now going to have a look at some more changes. Possibly. Lerma's not played particularly well in that midfield. I'm not sure, midfield-wise, who we've got that can come on. Will Hughes has come off. We've got Canvot. But how is our defensive line doing? Well, Crew's not having such a good day out there today. Richards has been all right. I guess Divani could be there. Pino's had a good day in that slot. Mateta, not particularly so good. I'm thinking in a minute we might put Nketiah up front and bring on SA out there. I'm just trying to think. Where do we have got Walker Smith, who could come on if we need to? Not that he's the best. Right. Do we take off Lerma and bring on Divani? Right. Lerma is coming off. Divani is coming on in place of him. And I think with nearly 80 minutes on clock, we are going to make that change. Nketiah can go up there. Mateta's going to come off and he'll be replaced by Essie on that left side. So that's what we're going to do. Can we go and get another goal to win this game? We're going to tell them to go out there and see if you could score a winning goal. Listened intently. I've been devoid of highlights in this second half. 88 minutes on the clock. And a draw will suit Rosenberg. I think we said that. And I guess we'll still, as it was, we will still finish in the top 5 as long as things haven't changed. We don't want to lose, though. Deary me. And the highlights are going to continue to come. Mitchell. This is, let's kick that straight out. Very edgy. Do we go? We're on 90 minutes. Do we go? Oh, well, won by SA. SA, Pino. Oh, that's a poor ball by Pino. And that's cut out by Guy. Through to Kamada. Kamada! Oh, it's on target. And, well. And we're still going to have highlights. I'm thinking. Guy tripping his man. Do we go down to a balance? I think we must do. We've got to try. We don't want to lose this game. Otherwise, that will put our automatic in jeopardy. I was hoping that we might get a break in highlights so that we could have a look and see what's going on. You used to be able to pull it up, but I don't think we can do that now as it stands. Let's head it out, and we're still going to get highlights. Crossed in, it's headed away, but not well. And that runs through for a goal kick. Benitez to take the goal kick then. We have 2 minutes added on. We are in the second minute of those added on time. That's to SA. SA doubles back. Mitchell. Richards chips one over the top looking for Nketiah, but he doesn't find him. Time's still there. And it's all over. It is all over. 92 minutes on the clock. And, well, we will now find out if we have finished high enough. Nothing happening in that second half. 23 shots, 7 on target, 1.43, 38% of the possession. They dominated possession out of 8 shots. Didn't have anything on target in the second half. 0.50. Well, let's have a look at the table. We had to do this in a convoluted way last time. League phase overall. We have finished in 6th place. We will go straight through to the knockouts and avoid the playoff positions. Rosenberg, by virtue of that draw, have secured a 22nd place finish, which they will be happy with. They are in the playoffs. So I guess we come out with it reasonably well. I'd like to have won that last game, but it wasn't to be, and we didn't have quite the cutting edge that we've had in the last 2 games. But we can't have everything. And so here is confirmation of that finish. We finished in 6th place, qualified 6th, which means we will be away in the first leg, home in the second leg of the knockout stages. We'll find out who we will be playing a little bit later. Could be playing any of these teams down here that have got PL against them. So we may even end up playing Rosenberg again. Who knows? We will see. Right. We have brought in Yarami, not to be confused with Pino, on a trial for 4 weeks. He has been released by La Coruña in Spain, and we've just got him in on trial. Basically, he has got an injury at the moment, so he's not available as it stands. But we may well purchase him in the window, depending on what else happens with ins and outs in the transfer window. Of course, we have 3 days to the game against Leeds. Leeds. It is match day 16 in the Premier League. They've lost 2 of their last 5, drew the other 3, so they're looking for a win. We need to try and stop them. Well, it's a match day, and we face Leeds United, currently in 17th place. There have been games being played, of course, around and about. I'm not sure. I've had trouble working out how to see the scores because we can't see them all. We're currently in 3rd place. Liverpool, I think, have won. Newcastle, I'm not sure. In any case, Newcastle have gone top on goal difference, so I think Newcastle must have won as well. Both of them opening a 7-gap lead in front of us, and we can close that back down to 4 points if we were to beat Leeds. Can we see the results from today's games fixtures? I'm not sure we can. If we go back this way, I don't think it gives us, even if we go basic, I don't think it gives us all of the games. It might do, actually. Liverpool beating Spurs by 4-3. Newcastle beating Chelsea by 3-1. Manchester City won. West Ham won. Aston Villa won. Manchester United won. Burnley getting their first win of the season against Bournemouth, of all things. Let's go through to our game then. It's Leeds United that we face, and it's match day 16 in the Premier League. And here is the side that faces Leeds United at Elland Road in match day 16 of the Premier League. It's Henderson returns to goal. Thank goodness for that, somebody said. Mitchell, Agahi, Lacroix and Munoz are the defensive line. Wharton equates himself with Lerma in that midfield. Nketiah starts on the left. Pino on the right. Kamada takes the spot behind Mateta, who continues to lead the attack up front. The bench looking like this. It's Benitez, Guy, Richards, Canvot, Esse, Souza, Williams, Hughes and Riyad. And here we are at Elland Road. They playing a 4-3-3, defensive midfielder and Padu. And we're playing our by now familiar 4-2-3-1. We are 3rd. Leeds are in 17th. As the teams come out on the pitch, yellow ball still in play, of course. Leeds in all white. We're playing in our home kit. As Leeds get the game underway. Henderson out to Mitchell. Mitchell along the line to Nketiah. Nketiah into Kamada. Nketiah. Mitchell. Oh, and Pino just missed the shot. Pino missing that touch for 1-0. Mitchell through to Nketiah. Nketiah back to Wharton. Nketiah cuts inside. Nketiah has a shot from distance, but it's over the top. And worryingly, we've not had a shot on target today. And Nketiah comes forward, but he's been robbed by Bogle. Looks like they've got some building work going on. Are they due upgrade? I think they are, aren't they? Actually, Leeds in real life. So that's quite clever. Pino's into the space. And again, it's Perry, I think, in Leeds goal. Stopping that from going in. Walton with the corner. Swung in. It's headed clear, though. Nketiah! And it's taken a deflection for another corner. Kamada this side. Near post. Nobody there. It's cleared upfield. But Mitchell is there. Mitchell retrieves. Mitchell goal through his man. He's going to cut inside. He's going to have a go of his own. He misses the post. It's gone for another corner, though. Leeds under a lot of pressure. "41 minutes on the clock as we approach half-time. Perry in the Leeds goal has kept them at bay. It kept us at bay so far. Oh, around his man. And that's cut inside. Tanaka is going well. He's going on his own here. And they've scored. Gruev from Tanaka. And we just didn't stop Tanaka, did we? And, well, we are behind. We've been behind before. We've come back, but they were queuing up for that. Three minutes of added time at the end of this first half, and it doesn't look like we're going to get another highlight. That ball rolling out, and in fact it's a free kick. 49 on the clock. Bijol. And I thought that was it. It is it. That's half time. And, well, we've been the poor boys at this one. Leeds had 3 shots, 2 on target, 0.43 and 58% of the possession. We've had just 9. Oh, well, we've had 9 shots, only 2 on target, 1.25 and 42% of the possession. Their goalkeepers kept us at bay so far, and we need to find a way through. And Mateta getting us underway for the second half. A couple of players not played well. Kamada being one of them. And Mateta also having a poor day out there so far. I think that's because he's missed a couple of chances. That's cut out by Manus. Kamada. Pino over the top. Now here's Mateta. Oh, nice deft chip, but it's disallowed. He was offside. And it won't be allowed. It's no good going to VAR because they're just going to confirm what we already know. Mateta is offside there, but that doesn't tell us anything. Oh, there's the ball through. I'm not sure that tells us anything, actually. And with the the hour mark coming up, Mateta is having a howler out there. He's gone on 6-0, and Kamada's not doing much better. Right, time to do some changes. Nketiah is going to go up and replace Mateta up front. Mateta can come off. Who is going to replace him out on this left side? Right, I'm going to move Kamada out to the left. I'm going to put Pino out on the right. And then we're going to put Mateta. And we're going to replace him with... Who are we going to replace him with? Can we replace him with SE in that middle? SE's not his best position. We are, with Uche missing, we have definitely been lacking in that central position there. It's going to have to be Esse. There isn't anybody else really to fill that space. As I say, Kamada hasn't had a good day. We've switched in wings, but we can't think. So we're going to take Esse off. and bring that on. Anybody else that needs a change? I don't think so. Kamada, we'll have to see. We haven't really got any more wide players to play in that thing. We could play Souza, but he didn't play particularly well last time out. Mitchell, can he play it? No, he can't. Right, well, we were a little bit stuck and jammed as it is because of the two players that we've got away, and that doesn't tell us a lot about the depth of our squad, does it really? Maybe we need to bring in some. Maybe Yaremy does need to come in the transfer window. Anyway, they are our changes for now. Get back underway. We're not going to do a team talk at this point. .65 on the clock. Throwing on that far side. Mitchell back inside to Kamada. Kamada, and it's a poor ball. Really, all said and done. Gahey to Mitchell. Mitchell to SA, who's come on. SA, round his man, pulls it in, and we finally, Dalshay Kamada puts it away. We are back level. 66 minutes, I think, on the clock. It's either 65 or 66. And SA, who's come on, causing all sorts of trouble. Round his man into the area, and the goalkeeper put his foot out to stop it going in the near post, but deflected it for Kamada. And at the 80-minute mark, Walton with a corner, back post. It's headed away. SA's out there. SA, who's been good since he's come on. This one in, looking for Nketiah. Didn't find him. Ganato. Oh, he's been robbed by Pino. Pino crosses this in, and then Nketiah puts it away. A question of whether he's offside, but I'm guessing as this is here at the bottom of the screen, we're good for a second goal. It is a goal. And on 81, we go 2 up. Oh, it's 81 minutes. Nketiah let that go through. The defender thought he'd walked away from it, and it's in the back of the net. Right, with 82 on the clock, we are going to have a look. We've got some tired legs out there. Mitchell is tired. We're going to replace Mitchell with Richards. Lerma is tired. We're going to replace Lerma with Hughes. And Manus is also tired and got a yellow card, and Guy can replace him. We've got 4. We've got 1 left to change that coming up. We're going to do team talk now, and I'm trusting to go out and make sure that we see this through. Let's get back underway. Throwing on deep in our defensive half. SA on the ball, but that's a poor ball from SA. And Leeds come forward, and we're giving him plenty of room. Too much room. Block him off. Block him off. Oh, right on the edge of the area. And penalty review. No penalty. It was outside the penalty area. That's the first one I've seen not given. Good news for that. Right, we are in 87 minutes. We are now going to go to a positive mentality. We won't go completely defensive for the minute. Leeds are dangerous. They are at home. We have to remember 90 minutes. And they are defending. This one long. Gahey underneath it. Wharton in midfield. Lacroix. 5 minutes of added time. Guy. Round his man. Puts that into space for Pino. Can we add another one now? Make it safe. Wharton! Oh, it's wide. I think that was Wharton. Yeah, it was. Puts it wide. And a chance goes begging. And the highlights are going to continue. We're not on dynamic highlights. Goodmanson. Gonotto gives it up to Pino, but it's one back straight away. And we need to be careful here. But Richards tidies up. Henderson clears it upfield, but Nketiah trying to get on the end of that. 2 defenders. SA's given the ball up, and it's through to Carrot Lewin, and he's put it away, and it's going to be a draw. Ah, dear. Right, back up to very attacking. Maybe we should stay very attacking. I think our press isn't so high when we come off very attacking. And on the 93rd minute, Calvert-Lewin into space, and Henderson, he just waited for Henderson to make his move and put it away. Well timed. Yes, we want to proceed with the tactical. And there is the end of the match. It's a 2-2 draw. We couldn't hang on to it despite trying, with Nketiah giving us the lead on 81 minutes. And it's a disappointing. We should have won this game. Look at this. I mean, we have 3 goals in us, 2.59, 18 shots, 7 on target, 46% of the possession. They had 7 shots, 3 on target, scored from 2 of them, 54% of the possession. It's not been our best day at the office, that is for sure. And a number of players there not playing their part. So we are the only match on the Sunday game on the 21st of December. 2-2 draw has not helped us really in our effort to stay near the top. There is still matches to be played on the 23rd. Arsenal will be playing Manchester City. I think that may be their game in hand. It is the game in hand. Why that got postponed, I don't know. There is a game in hand there. It doesn't affect us. We remain 6 points behind Newcastle and Liverpool, with a 2-point gap down to Brighton, a 3-point gap to West Ham, and then a 5-point gap down to Chelsea, Fulham and Brentford at the other end of the table. In fact, let's have a proper look at this. At the other end of the table, Burnley have moved off the bottom by virtue of their win. Sunderland drop into the bottom on 9 points. Burnley are 19th on 10 points. They are 4 points adrift now of Aston Villa, who are in 17th place. Manchester United in 18th on 13 points. All right. We will come back. We will be in the transfer window when we come back. We have got no news so far on the Conference League and who's playing who, because they've got the playoff stages to go. We're going to play Spurs, Fulham and Newcastle offline. It means we will come back on the 7th of January for Aston Villa, and then an FA Cup third round tie against Derby County. Now, that will be our next episode. Spurs, Fulham and Newcastle offline then, and we'll come back. Hopefully we can get out of this drawing saga and get back to winning ways. We don't want to lose any games, of course, but hopefully we can get back to winning ways, as I say. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes of Where Eagles Dare as they are released. New episodes Where Eagles Dare released every Monday and Thursday, 4:15 p.m. Best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode, and it'll be episode 9. It's out on Monday. Until then, have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget my other series, which has just started. I think we're on episode 2 tomorrow. It is To Be a Legend. And we are managing Radcliffe, a team near Manchester. If you want to find out more, go and see the first episode. It was out on Tuesday. Till then, goodbye.